Okay, I would like to welcome all of you to our Zoom meeting. Today we're going to talk about Turkish market, how to enter Turkish market. So if you are interested to make business with Turkey, I think it can be useful for you. Today we're going to be three speakers, me, Miss Dalija and Miss Elvan, and Miss Dalija from Lithuanian embassy in Ankara, and Miss Elvan, also the representative of Crowe company. So I would like to give word to Miss Dalija. So maybe she can mention a couple of words about the Turkish market and how Lithuanian embassy can help, especially Lithuanian business people, to enter Turkish market. Thank you.
Hi, hello. So I'm Dalija Ignatavičiūtė. I'm Minister Counsellor of Lithuanian Embassy in Ankara, also responsible for economic affairs. So as we already discussed, it is a little bit beyond my commission to talk about the investments in Turkey, so I will limit myself this time to the short observation on the bilateral trends, which makes us happy because everything which boosts bilateral trade, we are supportive of. So looking at 2023, the trade turnover between our countries was 900 million euros. Which is a good number for a small country as Lithuania, and bearing in mind the distance in between the two countries. Turkey is number 22 Lithuanian trade partner in volumes. Comparing with 2022, we have a drop down in turnover of 21%, according to the information that I have. 13% from our side and 31% from the Turkish one. But we have to be very careful with statistical data of 2022 because it was not a common and average year in the world and in the region, due to partly a growth from 2021 due to the post-COVID recovery, and also due to changes in regional supply chains caused by the Russian aggression in Ukraine. So the numbers of 2022 should be regarded with precaution. So despite the distance, despite a slight drop in 2023, we are really very optimistic. We see good trends of bilateral chemistry in between the businesses. And we are sure that there is a lot of room for maneuver to deepen the collaboration in many spheres. And we are very happy that we witnessed the establishment between the Lithuanian and Turkish Chamber of Commerce. We wish all the best in their endeavors. And this year, even we are starting with quite a number of events, including this one. Thank you for inviting me. Exactly on those days, maybe Ümit will touch it in more depth. The delegation from Bursa is visiting Lithuania. This is automotive and machinery sector. Then the steel delegation will come later on. Then in the end of April, beginning of May, Lithuanian embassy in Vilnius and the Vilnius Chamber of Commerce and Industry is organizing the business mission to Turkey, to Mersin, Adana, and Gaziantep. And also, the last but not the least, the 3C Summit is happening in Vilnius on April 11. And next to this event, there will be a big business forum organized. And Turkey has received an invitation. So we also expect a high-level visit with the business delegation, which the business module will consist on the several issues like energy and net zero technologies, digital transformation, transports and logistics, finances and investment, and rebuilding of Ukraine. So those are all the events that are happening in the beginning of this year. And also I will share with you that we are planning to assemble a delegation of Lithuanian defense sector businesses and to visit defense exhibition in Turkey in the end of October. This is one of the biggest events on defense sector in the region, Saha. So those the plans that we have for this year, and of course the small bits and pieces that we face with every day. So our main part and our main job is all the companies that are coming to Turkey that they want to know about the environment. They are contacted us. We do not pretend that we know everything, but as in Turkey is common, we know people who know people. So we do our homework and we try to help to feel the Lithuanian companies which are coming to Turkey are quite comfortable, and introduce them to this very versatile world of Turkish economy, which basically is related to all areas, the industries, the crafts of Turkish businessmen is beyond words. Turkey has a very long history of trades and industries, and it's really exciting to work here in economic sector because life is never boring. So to summarize, the trends are quite optimistic, and there is still a lot of untapped potential for developing the bilateral businesses. And thank you for organizing this event. It is a great tool to do so. And thank you for including us, Lithuanian Embassy in Ankara, in this event. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Dalija, and thank you for the information that you provided. Lithuanian Embassy is really, very helpful for us, for all the both Turkish and Lithuanian business people, and I would like to thank you again for their efforts. And as you mentioned, yes, very soon we're gonna host Lithuanian business people in Turkey, in the Adana, Mersin, and Antep region, and also, we are organizing Turkish business delegation from Turkey to Lithuania as well. Actually, today, one of them is going to be in here from Bursa Chamber of Commerce. So we are hoping to increase more business delegations between two countries, and I think it can be better if I can provide information about like how to enter Turkish markets. I have a small presentation that I would like to share with the participants. I don't want to, make you bored with the statistics. I will just would like to give brief information about which points you should consider about entering Turkish market. So, Turkey is a big country compared with Baltic states. The population is more than 85 million. We have 24 cities with the populations over 1 million, which provides a big domestic market actually for Lithuanian business people. And also Turkey has international freight trade agreements with the countries in the world, and you can have free access to 1 billion consumers via these free trade agreements. And when we look at the business volume between Turkey and Lithuania, we see a developing path. And last year we managed to reach $1.2 billion, which was the highest amount between two countries. And now we have a stable, let's say, business volume. We are now keeping this $1 billion business volume every year. It looks like it will be like that, and we are hoping to increase even more. When we look at the products, actually, what companies are buying and selling between each other, Turkish export products actually quite varied. It starts with steel products, iron products, automotive industry, chemicals, and so on. But when we look at the products that Lithuanian companies selling to Turkey, we see that the scrap metal is take the big percentage. Almost 85% of Lithuanian export to Turkey consists of scrap metal. This is actually quite good because this scrap metal we are using in the production, and it goes to domestic market and it goes to abroad as an export product as well. So I see a win-win situation about this business. And actually, when we look at Turkey business figures, we see that mainly Turkey is making business with the European Union. almost 40% of Turkish export is done to European Union countries. And in terms of that, for the companies actually which would like to enter the European market, Lithuania also provides a great opportunity to enter European Union. When we look at the actual Turkish products in the Lithuanian market, we see that we don't have much Turkish brand, except for Turkish Airlines actually in Lithuania, but we see Turkish products in the market. We have automotive, we have products from automotive industry, from furniture, from jewelry, and also we see the food products in the market, but I should say that mainly these products are coming from Germany. I think it's our responsibility to fix it, and we should, I think, maybe focus on exporting some food products from Turkey as well. And I also thinking that Lithuanian food producers should consider Turkish market as well, because I see a great potential between two countries. There are really amazing products in Lithuanian market, which actually can be useful in Turkish market as well. In Lithuania, I would like to mention about the brands we have in Lithuanian market. We have Turkish Airlines, we have some tourism companies like Coral Travel and Tour. We have a Turkish capital bank, which is called European Merchant Bank. And we also have some software companies and some construction companies. But as I said before, we should increase the number of Turkish brands in Turkey. And also we should increase the number of Lithuanian companies in Turkey as well. Because in Turkey, we don't have many Lithuanian companies at the moment. If I'm not mistaken, we have Teltonika and we have Albars. Some technology companies at the moment in Turkey, but I think we can host more Lithuanian companies in Turkey as well. Tourism, of course, is a great bridge between two countries. Last year, we hosted around almost 300 Lithuanian friends in Turkey, which actually consists almost 8% of Lithuanian population. Maybe the number might look small for us, but in terms of Lithuanian size, it's actually a great number. And because of tourism, I think it helps making business more easy, because Lithuanian people coming to Turkey, seeing Turkish products, seeing Turkish market, and I believe we should convert this positive relationship into business more. Turkish Airlines, of course, helping a lot between two countries in terms of business. There are 14 flights between Vilnius and Istanbul per week. And also air cargo, Turkish Airlines air cargo is located in Lithuania. In the Baltic countries, which is Lithuania, Latvia, Estonia, the air cargo is located in Lithuania, which actually is great for us because especially for the products which should be delivered immediately, air cargo is a great option. And every week, up to 50 to 60 tons of product is carried by air cargo by Turkish Airlines. When we look at the opportunities in Turkey, actually, Turkey is a producer country. We have so many producer companies, starting from automotive, machinery, defense, energy. We have so much companies actually, which can cooperate with the Lithuanian companies. Of course, Turkish textile is very well known, and jewelry also kind of very well known in the Baltic region. We have over 3 million companies in Turkey, and these are mainly actually exporter companies. And because of that, when Lithuanian companies contact with the Turkish companies, they should make a good background search. And in order to do that, they should contact with us, like with the Turkish embassy in Vilnius or Lithuanian embassy in Ankara, because as I mentioned, in Turkey, we have so many companies, and there are good apples and bad apples. If you don't want to find the bad apples, please contact us before you initiate business with Turkey. I think in terms of Lithuanian perspective, except from scrap metal, there are different sectors which Lithuanian business people can cooperate with Turkish business people as well. Agricultural products is one of the important sector in Lithuania, especially cereals. barley and wood products they have great potential in terms of entering Turkish market. We already actually purchasing cereals from Lithuania as well, and also livestock, because Turkey is importing livestock all around the world, and I think there can be a cooperation opportunity regarding this sector as well. So in terms of service sectors, logistics and fintech also provides cooperation possibilities between the two countries, because especially logistics and fintech is developed in Lithuania, I can say, and Lithuania provides great opportunity in terms of logistics, because in terms of its geographical location, it provides a great opportunity for the especially Turkish logistic providers. So I believe there can be a good cooperation opportunity. So as I mentioned, before you initiate business, please contact with the Turkish Embassy in Vilnius. You can send us email. We can provide you the list of reliable companies, or if you're already in touch with some Turkish company, we can do a background check. You can also contact with the Lithuanian Embassy in Ankara as well. So please don't skip these steps. It's very important, because after it can be more difficult to resolve conflicts. So please first contact with the legal authorities. In Turkey, there are also non-governmental organizations which represent private sector. It's like Chamber of Commerces. It's like in Lithuania, there is like Confederation of Industrials, Vilnius Chamber of Commerce. Likewise, in Turkey, we have similar institutions like DEİK, ASKON, Chamber of Commerces or Exporters Union. You can also contact with them to get information about potential business partners. As Ms. Dalija mentioned, you can participate business trips to Turkey as well. Especially Vilnius Chamber of Commerce is very interested to organize this kind of events. You can follow their webpage, or you can contact with them, and you can also contact with us actually if you are interested with the business delegations to Turkey. And likewise, we organizing business missions from Turkey to Lithuania as well. In many sectors, we actually organized different business delegations. Today, one of them is going to start, as I mentioned, from Bursa Chamber of Commerce, automotive spare parts and machinery producer companies now in Lithuania, and tomorrow in Hotel Campus Vilnius, there will be B2B meetings. You are very welcome to join. And you can also follow these events through our embassy. If you contact with us, we will be very happy to share details. And there are also honorary consuls in Lithuania located in different cities. You can also contact with them if you have any inquiries about. It can be about business, it can be about social issues. Please feel free to contact with them. You can find their contact details in the webpage of Lithuanian Embassy in Ankara. And yeah, these are the contact details. And also, I would like to share one web page which I believe can be useful for the business people. Sorry. Very soon we open the Turkish Lithuanian Chamber of Commerce in Lithuania. Our aim is to gather Turkish and Lithuanian business people together. So if you are interested with Turkish market, or if you are already doing business, please contact with the Turkish Lithuanian Chamber of Commerce. We have members from different sectors. They both Turkish and Lithuanian companies, and we are trying to increase the number more. You are also very welcome to join our Chamber of Commerce. I believe it's going to be a bridge between two countries. Very soon our webpage will be live, and we will provide also information on our website as well. So please feel free to check it. And thank you for listening. I don't want to take too much of your time. Maybe it can be better if Ms. Elvan continue because she can provide information about more regarding, let's say, how to open company in Turkey and like due diligence and etc. So I would like to give word to Ms. Elvan. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ümit Bey. Thank you, Dalija, for your beautiful presentations. So as Crowe, we are one of the leading accounting firms in Turkey, and we mainly work with international business. We assist international companies to incorporate their companies in Turkey and with ongoing accounting services. I would like to give you some key points on doing business in Turkey and would like to share with you my presentation on the screen. Okay. Thank you. So when you want to enter into Turkish market in Turkey, there are a couple of things to consider. We have a large domestic and regional market, and Turkey acts like a bridge between East and West. We are close to major markets, and most of international companies actually choose Turkey as hub for their operations due to the close proximity and due to the location. We also have a very skilled and cost-competitive labor force who is very educated. The population is, half of the population is under 32 years old. We have very good investment incentives for companies who are willing to do manufacturing in Turkey. And the civil laws have been adopted from Swiss and German laws during the EU process. Legal environment. Okay, legal environment. Turkey has a very welcoming approach for foreign investments. The legislations have been liberalizing since 1990s, and we are adapting the laws and regulations of the European Union. So our civil law has been taken from German model and the rest from the Swiss and French models. Turkey is a member of the European Court of Human Rights as well. When you want to enter into the Turkish market, there are two kinds of companies that you can incorporate in Turkey, mainly a limited liable company and a joint stock company. The limited liable company is more for startups and medium-sized companies. The obligations are less. Joint stock companies are more for larger size manufacturing companies and companies who would like to go private in future, public in future. We can incorporate a limited liable company for you. The share capital was 10,000 Turkish lira minimum, but it has been increased to 50,000. It can be formed with single shareholder and one director. The only obstacle with the limited liable companies, if in future you would like to open your company in public, you cannot. The joint stock companies can be incorporated one single shareholder, single board member. The minimum capital is around 250,000 Turkish lira. Both limited liable and joint stock companies can have boards and directors who are not Turkish citizens. This is one of the most asked questions to us. So the shareholders and the directors can be 100% international persons, people, and do not need work or resident permit in Turkey. If you open up a joint stock company, you can issue bonds and go to public in future. Branches. Okay, the third kind of company that we can incorporate for you is a branch. Branches can also be incorporated in Turkey. The only challenge with the branch is that the manager needs to have a resident permit. So the resident permit takes around 3 months, 3 to 4 months by the Turkish authorities, and it is sometimes challenging. Therefore, branches are usually the last option we offer to our companies, clients, as the branch manager needs to be either a Turkish citizen or needs to have a Turkish residency. So just a brief comparison between joint stock company, limited liable company, and branch. Finally, one final type of entity is the liaison office. If you want to know the Turkish market but don't want to make business yet, you just want to make a market research, see how Turkey fits with your investment, then you can open up a liaison office. A liaison office, the advantage with liaison office is that liaison offices are exempt from any kind of taxes, income and corporate taxes. You can employ and hire people, but you cannot do any commercial activity. Still, liaison office is a choice if you want to know the Turkish market in the beginning and hire personnel and make some market research. Setup process. Okay, I will go quickly. Don't worry, I won't bore you. But first, we need to choose a name for the Turkish company. And then, if the shareholder is an individual, we need a passport and a biometric photo. If the shareholder is an international company, an entity, then we definitely need trade license, board resolution. These have to be apostilled. We will have to get potential tax numbers and prepare the articles of association. Okay, when you open up a company in Turkey, you do not need to employ anyone in the beginning. There's no regulation saying that you need to employ immediately personnel, no. But there are a couple of regulations that you need to comply with. One of them is that you need to have an office address. In the beginning, if you don't want to bother with big offices, the virtual offices are a great option for you. So you can have a virtual office. The cost will be around $50 per month. They give fantastic address and company secretarial services. And the second thing is that the government says even though you don't hire any personnel, you need to work with a certified public accountant for tax filing and day-to-day accounting. So these are actually the two things that you need to have if you have a company in Turkey. Some most common questions from our clients are the following. The foreign exchange regulation. Is the foreign exchange free in Turkey? Yes, foreign exchange is very liberal in Turkey, meaning that you can bring any amount of money in and any amount of money out of your business. However, this needs to be in compliance with the business. This is very important. So if funds are coming in, they either have to be an equity for your company or through a loan agreement. If funds are going out of the country, then it can be a dividend distribution or it can be payment of an invoice. So even though we do have a liberal foreign exchange policy, it needs to be in compliance with your business. And Turkey is also, especially during the last years, is very cautious about money laundering issues. Therefore, the banks are very reluctant to transfer money with question marks. So everything that we transfer in Turkey or out of Turkey has to be in compliance with your business in Turkey. Corporation tax. Recently, our corporate tax rate has been increased to 25%, but the 25% is out of your net profit. So if you don't have any profit, you don't pay any taxes. Our fiscal year is from January to December 31st. There are exemptions, of course, as I have mentioned here. There are exemptions for sale of participations, immovables, and participation of profits to another company, and services provided abroad and in free zones are exempt from corporate tax. We do have a tax system called the advanced corporate tax. During the year, every 3 months, we pay an advanced corporate tax of 25%, again, out of our net profit. If you don't have any profit, you don't pay tax. And at the end of the year, this is offset through the annual income corporation tax. Dividends, okay? So when your company makes profit, after you pay the corporate tax, we can distribute the profit freely. There's a 10% dividend tax. Withholding tax, this is also one of the questions that is most asked to us. If you do have a company in Turkey and the parent company would like to charge you professional fee, management fee, rent fee, royalty, there's a 20% withholding tax. Having said that, we have a double taxation treaty with Lithuania. So due to that double taxation treaty, if the people coming here will stay less than 183 days, there is no withholding tax. It's a good advantage. If the parent company would like to give loan, there is a 10% withholding on the interest, and again 10% withholding tax over the dividends. Some points about income and tax and social security. The minimum wage this year have been 20,000 Turkish lira. I will share my presentation with Mr. Ümit and Daria after Dalija after the call and after our seminar, and these calculations, you can have a look at that. The minimum wage is 20,000 Turkish lira. The income tax bracket for the salaries varies between 15 to 40%. The tax declaration dates is the 26th of the following month. Again, my final point will be related to opening the bank account. Turkey has a very good banking system, and opening the bank account is not difficult in Turkey. You can open the bank account within a week after the incorporation of the company, let's say within the 2 weeks. What do we need? We need to obtain a tax identification number. Our clients and international investors, they are quite afraid of this tax ID number. They think that they will be subject to tax. No, it's not that. Tax ID number is just like an identification number. It's to identify you over the banking and over the other facilities in Turkey. So we can have the tax ID number through your passport, which is very easy, or through online application. If you have a company, there are a set of documents that we need to submit to the bank. These are incorporation, signature, gazette signature, circular, potential tax number. We will handle all these issues for you. If you are an individual, only the passport, residential address, and potential tax number, and a seller phone number. Some of the Turkish banks are, I've mentioned here. Ziraat Bank is a Turkish government bank. Yapı Kredi is a bank which has a multinational department. They speak English. Garanti Bank, QNB Finance, HSBC, İşbank. These are some of the banks that are quite nice and you can work in Turkey. So this is basically my presentation. I'm the partner in Crowe, and we would like to thank you a lot for listening to us. And if you have any questions, please, you can send through chat. And I think Mr. Dalija, Ümit Bey, and myself would be more than happy to reply.
Thank you, Ms. Elvan, for your presentation. I think we try to put a frame about how to make business with Turkey. If we summarize what the speakers explained, please first, before you initiate business, please contact with the governmental authorities. If you are Lithuanian business people, please consult with the Turkish embassy in Vilnius. We will be very happy to assist you. Or you can also contact with the Lithuanian embassy in Ankara. They can also provide information regarding the Turkish company located in different states. You can also contact with the NGOs, non-governmental organizations like Chamber of Commerce, Exporters Union, because they have high amount of members and they have sectoral clusters, so they can also provide you the list of reliable companies. And after that, if you decide to make business with Turkey, please work with the professionals like Crowe, because it's very important. It's very important to work with the right local partners in Turkey, because the experience, the procedures, these are quite important things. And if you work with the experienced company in its field, many steps can be taken much more faster. So thank you for saving your time and listening us. So if you have any questions, please contact with the Turkish Embassy in Vilnius or Lithuanian Embassy in Ankara or Crowe, Turkey. And thank you for saving your time, and hope to see you again. I think if you have any words, Ms. Elvan, Ms. Dalija, before we finish.
I think for everybody, I thank very much to Ms. Dalija for taking her time and joining to our seminar, and Ümit Bey for organizing this seminar. I thank you very much, and we are always at disposal for any questions.
So I just briefly thank you for inviting us again, and we hope that it will contribute to the future development of the bilateral trade relations. Thank you, Ms. very much.
Thank you. Thank you. So I wish everybody a good day and hope to see you again. Thank you.